Want to improve your English without memorizing boring grammar rules? Stories help you learn naturally. If this is your first time here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new story. Today's story is exciting, funny, and just a little bit embarrassing. Let's get into it. There was a boy named Jamie. He was 17 years old and visiting New York City with his older cousin. Jamie came from a small town where the tallest building was only 3 floors high. In New York, everything felt gigantic. The lights, the noise, the buildings, everything. Jamie's cousin had a meeting one evening, so Jamie decided to explore the city on his own. He had a list of things he wanted to try: riding the subway, eating a street hot dog, and visiting a rooftop bar. He had seen rooftop bars in movies. Fancy lights, people laughing, music playing, and views of the city that looked like a dream. He found a place online called Skyline Glow that looked cool. The website said it was at the top of a tall hotel near Times Square. At around 7 p.m., Jamie left the hotel. He followed the map on his phone, walked past tall glass buildings, and finally arrived at a hotel entrance. A man in a black suit smiled and opened the door. Jamie walked in, trying to look confident. The lobby was quiet and fancy. He found the elevator, pressed the top floor, and went up. When the doors opened, he stepped into a hallway with soft music and purple lights. He followed the sound until he saw a door marked rooftop. Jamie opened it and walked outside. A breeze touched his face, and in front of him was a group of people dressed in shiny clothes, holding drinks in tall glasses. This must be it, Jamie thought. He walked in, looked around, and found an empty stool at the bar. He sat down and tried not to look too amazed by the view. The city lights sparkled below. Music played softly in the background. A man behind the bar asked him something, but Jamie just smiled and said, "Just looking, thanks." A few minutes later, someone tapped him on the shoulder. Jamie turned around. A tall man in sunglasses, "Yes, at night," asked, "Are you on the list?" Jamie blinked. "List?" The man nodded. "This is a private event. Only guests with wristbands can stay." Jamie looked around. Sure enough, everyone had shiny wristbands. He didn't. "I'm so sorry," Jamie said quickly. "I think I went to the wrong place." The man laughed softly. "It happens more than you think. Come on, I'll walk you out." Jamie followed him, feeling his face burn with embarrassment. Back in the elevator, he tried to laugh it off. When he got to the lobby, he opened his phone again and looked at the map. Then he saw it. He had entered the wrong hotel. The place he wanted, Skyline Glow, was 1 block away. Jamie sighed but smiled. He walked down the street, entered the correct building, and took another elevator to another rooftop. This one was louder, friendlier, and filled with travelers and locals. He found a spot by the railing and looked out at the lights of New York City. It was beautiful. He didn't order a drink. He didn't take a selfie. He just stood there, enjoying the wind, the music, and the memory of almost crashing a private party. Later, he told his cousin the whole story, and they both laughed until midnight. You just learned English by having fun. That's right. While following Jamie's funny little adventure, you picked up grammar, sentence structure, and vocabulary in a natural way. That's the power of stories. They teach without making you feel like you're studying. If you like this story, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next one. And now tell us in the comments, what's the most awkward thing that ever happened to you while traveling? See you in the next story.